Alrighty then. Am I live? Are the numbers going up? Yes, they are. Okay. This is just a little interlude before I start up again with my reading of Fundamentals of Catholic Dogma by Dr. Ludwig Ott. I'm just going to take the time to do a real quick introduction. It's not my introduction. This content was created by this YouTube channel called Latin Mass Training. Look it up, subscribe, support them however you can. I don't know much about them. I just stumbled upon it with my first search on YouTube for Ecclesiastical Latin pronunciation. Here's the video. Here's the video title you can see on your screen. And so all credit goes to them for the original content which I'm about to play. I may pause to comment from time to time, but basically just want to give myself a little bit of a fighting chance to not mess up the Latin as badly as I have been doing, because I've been listening to the episodes that I've created so far and the Latin has been bad. I'll use a very plain adjective. So this might help. I'm going to need to learn a bit of ecclesiastical Latin, because it looks like I might be going to the traditional Latin Mass in the future, possibly. I've got that meeting on Monday with the priest of the FSSP who runs a traditional Latin Mass at a church here in Montreal. I'm hoping that he'll welcome me, even though I'm not vaxxed. But anyway, enough about the vax drama. Let's get into this. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of myself. Oop. I'm going to shrink the little credit logo. Maybe I can stick that up there and I'll just play the video and see. Let's see what happens.
Okay, here's a guide to help you pronounce Latin. I'm going to rip through this. First take, best take.
Yeah, first take, best take. That's funny because I've not actually listened to this. I have no idea the quality of it. I have no idea what it's going to say. I would imagine that it would be not too controversial. I mean, he's just going to talk about ecclesiastical Latin, but I've never actually listened to this or watched this video. So we're discovering this together. Let's see if it's any good. I'm sure it is.
All right, instead of concentrating on every nick and cranny, we're just going to get some basics down and that'll help you. A as in father. Okay, so we're going to practice some Latin words. Just listen for the A in each word. Pater, adveniat, fiat, tua, terra, nostra, ave, Maria, gratia.
I think Ave Maria is a good mnemonic to help me remember that A's are not pronounced A, they're pronounced A. Ave Maria. I think that's a good mnemonic.
Plena, amen, quare.
And unlike the Americans, God bless them, who say amen, it's amen. In Latin, in Arabic, it's amin. But in Latin, it's amen.
Ad, altare, erat, mea culpa, da, gloria, pax, habemus, sanguinis.
I always say pax, but I guess I should pronounce it pox, like chicken pox.
Panem, salutis. Now these are some English words pronounced the same as Latin. Father, ma, latte, lament, draw, law.
I actually say latte. I don't know why. Latte. I don't even drink coffee. Actually, I had my first coffee today. My Italian boss has been hounding me for years to drink his cappuccino. And it was good, but it had a lot of Baileys in it because it's Christmas. The reason I'm home early today is because I'm not vaxxed and I'm not allowed to go to the restaurant. Because here in Quebec, the unvaxxed can't go to restaurants, bars, or even to church. But that's enough about that depressing drama.
Saw, gnaw, and draw. Now try to pronounce some of these English words as if they were Latin. Bought, sought, caught, lam, mott, gross, mott, on, aunt, sorry, block, grob, slop, vapor. A as in they. Now listen for these Latin words just to for where the E's are. Ego, ave, adveniat, plena, nomine, hodie, dimite, benedicta, domine, largitate, quare, altare, mea, habemus, enim, fidei. Okay, some English words that are pronounced the same as Latin with the E's. That's hey, way, pray, ballet, chalet, crochet, obey, parfait, purvey, and fiancé. Now some tongue twisters. Let's see if I can get these right. Apic, envy, equal, edit, ego, enemy, evade, evade, avil, ave.
Evade should actually be pronounced evade. But anyway, I just wanted to interject here. This is good stuff, but I just wanted to interject that I did reach out to the content creator on his channel, and I asked him, well, I just told him that I'm going to be streaming this, and I hope that's okay. If it's not okay, just email me, and if you want me to take it down, obviously. But if you do let me keep it up, thank you very much. Appreciate it. And I don't see why he'd have a problem, but you never know, and I'll have to respect his choice either way. Not a problem. But in the meantime, thank you very much. Seems like good content. I'm enjoying this.
Avict. Now let's try the I. And this is a E sound as in machine. E. E. So let's listen to these Latin words and look for the I's in them. In, filii, celis, inducas, patri, fidei, sit, dic, dignus, senabitur, amina. I think that's supposed to be backwards. Anima, Maria, gratia, benedicimus, dixit, venit, nomine, dominus.
The I's come pretty naturally to me when I'm pronouncing Latin. I may use a shorter I sometimes, depending on the context of the I, but it's pretty intuitive for me to use it as a long I. I think that's long I, right?
Obiscum, spiritus. Now here's some English words that have the I as the same as it is in Latin. Machine, police, taxi, studio, audience, curious, jacuzzi. Now here's some tongue twisters. I'll see if I can get these right. Eat, seat, is, his, in, him, big, will, this, did, if, gift, pin, seat. Let's move on to O. O as a note. That's easy. Listen for these, the O sounds in these Latin words.
Yeah, I have to admit I really mangle the O's in Latin. I just pronounce them however I think they would be pronounced in English, which is not the way you have to do it. You have to stick to the O pretty consistently, but we'll hear how he does it.
Nomine, dominus, domino, celo, nostrum, hodie, nos, malo, sancto, ora, pro, nobis, Job. Our tendency for English is to change those into an ah sound, like dominus or domino. It's domino
Guilty as charged.
and dominus. Okay, so English words pronounce the same as Latin. Oval, hotel, program, total, yoga, no, ago, gecko. Some tongue twister exercises. Let's see if we can get these English words to pronounce them as if they were Latin. Olive, oaks.
Wouldn't you say olive? Anyway, maybe he's only emphasizing the O as it would be pronounced, and each letter in these tongue twister exercises. That seems to be what he's doing.
Oter, ostrich, own, hope, mope, pote, lote, note, wrote, cope, taupe, Job. Oh yeah, forgot to highlight them in green. Okay, so let's go over to the U. It's a U sound as in rude. Okay, some Latin words to pronounce correctly. Now just listen to the U sound. Spiritus, tuum, regnum, tu, tui, sumus, sumpturi, sub, not sub, sub, dignus.
I always say sub in Latin, so I gotta say sub. It's a bit awkward, but I have to, I guess, get in the habit of pronouncing Latin, ecclesiastical Latin, as it's meant to be pronounced.
Ut, tectum, dominus, vobiscum, tectum, meum, sanabitur, cum. Some English words pronounced the same as Latin. Ruby, huge, flew, flute, dune, cute, amuse, mute, rule, prune, and tuba. Okay, some tongue twisters. Let's see if we can get these oohs in there. Tumble, root, blunt, chubby, jump, jump, soon, drum, yug, plume, oop. All right, now let's get some consonants. Let's do the T. Sancto, sancti, nostre. But also, when we have these I's in there, it can also be tosiusque, tentationem, gratia, but not hostia. See that? Tosiusque, tentationem, gratia, but not hostia.
Grazia. So it's like a TS, grazia. But you don't say hostia, you just say hostia because it's preceded by an S. The T is preceded by an S, so you don't follow it by an S sound as you would in grazia, where the S sound follows the T sound. Grazia, but not hostia. And that totiusque, I wonder if that's totiusque. He didn't say it. Let's re-listen to how he pronounced that.
But also oop. All right, now let's get some consonants. Let's do the T. Sancto, sancti, nostre.
Easy.
But also, when we have these I's in there, it can also be tosiusque.
Okay, he did say tosiusque. Totsiusque. Totsiusque. Totsi. I gotta get used to that. A T before an I is a TS sound. Totsiusque.
Tentationem, gratia, but not hostia. See that? Tosiusque, tentationem, gratia, but not hostia. There again, I forgot to highlight them. Okay, C. This is a hard K sound.
Okay, this is the tricky one. This is the one I always mess up all the time.
Listen for it. Sancti, tecum, benedicta, benedic, secula, haec, and dic.
I think I would pronounce all those properly. Sancti, tecum, benedicta, benedic, secula, haec, and dic. I think those are pretty straightforward. I think I would get those right every time.
But also has a ch sound in words like celis, sanctificetur, principio. Give those a try.
Caelis sanctificator principio. Yeah, I used to say principio. It's not the ecclesiastical pronunciation. I think that might be the classical pronunciation. So it seems like when it's before an E sound or an I sound, that's when it goes to ch.
Okay, so here's A. When the A and E is together, it's A, as in say. Caelis, secula, haec, nostre, bone. So almost ignore the A and just pronounce it as a regular E.
Yeah.
Caelis, secula, haec, nostre, and bone. Okay, and now we have the OE. It sounds
Same rule applies.
like A, as in say. So it's kind of the same thing. Just ignore the first letter and pronounce the second letter.
So that's why it's caelestis, not caelestis. Che, because it's followed by an E sound. Caelestis and caeli. I'm sure I've messed that up multiple times in my reading of Ott.
So it's that regular E sound that sounds like A. Caelestis, caeli, caelestis, caeli. Now let's do the AU. As ow, as in house. Audio, aufer, out, laudamus. Now let's watch out for some.
I would think of laudatio si. That's the controversial letter. It was put out by Pope Francis. Laudatio si.
These common mistakes. Nomine, not nomine. Domini, not domini.
Mm-hmm.
Dimite, not domita. Dic, not dick. Seat, not sit. In, not in. Sub, not sub.
I always say in and sub when I'm reading Latin. I got to get out of that bad habit.
In miserere, not miserere.
Oh, that's a hard one too. I will always say miserere, just like whatever. Just sloppy pronunciation. So I got to say miserere. It's going to be a bit hard.
There's no Z in Latin. Miserere. Miserere.
Okay, so that's it. I don't have much to add to that. Thanks for watching. Boom. Where's my face? Yeah, so just a little interlude. I'm going to have to get confirmation that it's okay to have used his content. And then I can sleep easy at night knowing that I have his permission. It was a nice little video. It's about 9 minutes long. I'm going to re-listen to that when I need to brush up on my pronunciation. Seems pretty straightforward, just a couple of little difficulties with the C. I might have to confirm from time to time. That S, I have to pronounce it hard all the time, never like a Z or a Z. As we say in Canada, Z. The T before an I, that couple of tricky little things, but I'm not, sadly, I thought I was going to read Ott's Fundamentals today, but I'll do it tomorrow. I'm going to run off and see a good friend of mine now. So that's it. All credit to Latin Mass Training. Check out the channel. And anyway, that's it. Hope you enjoyed a little introduction into the pronunciation. Thanks again to Latin Mass Training, and thank you for listening or for watching. Take care of yourselves, and we'll talk soon. God bless.